ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Great Gibraltar Draft with Hound Dogs, and we have made it to the end of the season. The league was won a while ago, 11 points clear, very comfortable in the end, 14 goal difference on top of links. So we were very comfortably winning that one. We've also won the two cups, both the Pepe Reyes Cup and the Intermediate League Cup. So let's take a look. Pepe Reyes Cup first leg was a 3-0 win. Samuel Kalu kind of masterclass, you could say, with him getting a hat-trick in the game. A couple of good goals as well. So Kalu on the left-hand side here, you can see he manages to play it back to Soler, gets the ball back again, and just slots it in at the near post. 18 minutes in. Great start to the game. Man 62 really not causing many problems for us. Romero, this time being played through by Kalu, effectively gets a 1-2 from him. And Kalu's shot, I mean, keeper's not done amazing, but it counts. Every goal counts. So there you go. And then finally, he got his hat-trick in the 85th minute. Alves into Saranic, who played Kalu through, who just slotted it in at the near post for 3-0. And then we won 1-0 in the second leg. A little bit less exciting, but still pretty comfortable. Nothing too much to worry about there. We had a goal disallowed as well in the 21st minute, but it was Hound Dogs who got the goal to confirm the win, with Ballard getting the ball across from Romero to tap it past the keeper. And that was the Pepe Reyes Cup, all confirmed, nice and easy. And Europa Point, we beat them 6-1 on aggregate in the end, winning the first leg 4-0. Kind of summed things up in the first leg already. There was no real coming back. They didn't even have a shot on target the whole game in the first leg, as Soler was able to play a ball over the top to Salafu Diarasuba, who we know has been very, very good for us this season. And he slotted one in the first 2 minutes, kind of started as we meant to go on. Half an hour in, it was this time Salafu becoming provider for Maximiliano Romero, going through on goal, hitting the post. Ballard was, however, able to finish that up and pop it into the bottom right-hand corner. Then a third came, originating from a goal kick sort of thing. Sourdogo receiving a header down by Romero. A little 1-2 between them, and Romero was able to smash it in. And then finally, late on in the second half, we were able to get our fourth and kind of confirm the trophy being ours. It was Murray scoring a half volley from a corner. Not often we score from corners, and it wasn't even a header. He's probably one of the only few players that could actually win a header, and he didn't even do that. He just volleyed it in. Awful defending. Then going into the second leg, they performed a little better, as evident, because they scored. Campbell finding Perignon on that right-hand side, played it across, and it was Degjeviz who scored to make it 1-0, but we reacted so quickly. Carlson playing a ball over the top to Romero to go through with, and he was able to smash that in. No stopping that one. So we leveled things up, and then we just made sure by getting the win on the day, as Carlson played it out wide to Soler. He looked for a long ball forward. Obafemi this time up top, who's come on, and this time he scores to make it 2-1. With that, it is a case that we'll be losing Obafemi at the end of the season. He'll be leaving to join Fulham. He wanted to go. He thought he spent his time here as much as he could. He's been here 2 years, 8 million. It's like our record signing or something. He was very, very good for us. Scored some very, very big goals. But we're only getting like 1 million for him. So 1.2 million. So not great on the money front, but we have got 7 million to spend next season, so that's exciting. Carol Lighting, as we're aware, both of them going to Fulham, actually. I didn't realise that. Is heading off as well. And the other one is David Rabatin, who's off to West Ham, who beat us in the Europa League. It was one that I didn't really want to happen because I thought he had lots and lots of promise, but he is leaving to join West Ham. He wanted game time. We weren't able to kind of give it to him at that stage of the season. We've got Neil McIntosh still at the club, so I think he could fill in instead. So no real concerns there, and a couple of transfers. The only other thing would be some of our under 18s players. We've had our kind of academy what's it called? Youth intake. There you go. Come in. The only one to really note is Jason Noon. He's come in, 15 years old, goalkeeper. Could be a half decent backup one in the future. So yeah, he's the only one really to note. Ronnie Akers, maybe one, 5'5" striker. Bit of pace on him. But otherwise, nothing too exciting to note, as we're always aware of. But we'll jump ahead to the season review and take a look at how things have got on and what the board think, how we've done. We've got only 5 years left now of the save to go. We've made it 2/3 of the way through. We're obviously finishing at 2035, just to then see how we've set Hound Dogs up. How can they go on from there? How can Gibraltar in general do from there? And we can kind of progress accordingly and see how things went. But let's jump to the season review and take a look how we got on. And here we are then, the season review 2029 to 30. We obviously won all domestic trophies once again, which was good to see. It's the sort of thing we kind of expect now. Next season will be a bit of a rebuild season because a few players are leaving that we spent a good bit of money on. So we'll have to see what we can do there. Romero was our top goal scorer in the league with 9 goals in 22 games at the club. Easy victory in the end for that one. Champions League, I mean, we did very well to come third, I think. I'm pretty happy with that overall, and that's continued improvement. We got the most points we've ever got, most wins in the Champions League in a single season that we've ever got, so can't complain too much there. A comfortable win in the Pepe Reyes Cup, same with the Gibraltar Intermediate League Cup, 2 comfortable wins there. And the other one was against West Ham in the Europa League. A little bit of a shame. We could have had a bit more out of that one, but hey-ho, it happens. We'll go on next time and see if we can do any better next year. It's all looking positive, that's for sure. But like I say, a little bit of a rebuild needed. A 6-1 win against Man 62 was our biggest win. Both Saranic and Obafemi getting a hat-trick in that one. Match to remember was the 3-2 against Shakhtar. Saranic and Romero getting the goals. Romero winning the game for us in the 85th minute, very late on. And then goal of the season was Salafu Diarasuba against Europa FC. Shirt sales, Obafemi, who will be losing at the end of the season, is the most. But Romero, Saranic, Salafu and Ballard all being influential there. Ballard's been very good this season, I have to say. A lot better than I thought he was going to be. And he's not even in the the best 11 for the season. But so Samuel Kalu, he's been very good. Naranjo's been a little bit disappointing. Hopefully next season he'll improve again. Daga Ang has done well coming in. Obviously, hopefully next season he'll be in the Champions League more, that sort of thing. But with that, fans player of the season was Dane Murray. Young player was Jake Daga-Ang, which is good. Faiko Sebar was signing of the season, even though he didn't really play too much for us. Top goal scorer, Maximiliano Romero, 26 in all goal competitions. Dominic Ballard with 15 assists. Very, very good there. Most player of the matches was 5 for Xavier and Bayamba. No competition awards, but most league appearances by a player and most goals, Maximiliano Romero. That will constantly go up until he finishes with us. And then Hassan El Tayeb was the most transfer fee received, which is 7.67 million, which we'll basically get to spend this summer, as that's what the board's kind of given us. But with that said, that will be it for this season. We'll be back next season for another challenging year. I'm sure you'll agree it will be tough, but with Gibraltar National League, the Intermediate League Cup and the Pepe Reyes Cup all in the bag, it's still that European competition we're looking to get to. It will continue to be very, very difficult, but hey, that's what we're here for. We've got to see if we can do it. But with that, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below any other ideas for how to get this team working at a club who are smashing it in the local division, in the nation, but European-wise struggle a little bit as soon as they get to the knockouts. Let me know if you've got any ideas. But with that, we'll see you in the next one.